FBI wants you to call the number on your screen if you do have a tip in this case. Investigators say they don't want to hear rumors that you're seeing online. That little girl was last seen wearing gray pants and a pink shirt, and she might be barefoot.
Hi, I'm Cheryl. Welcome to the channel. This is true crime and other stuff. First, I just wanted to say this video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. This is a story of a missing little girl named Summer Moon Utah Wells. This is the story according to her parents. These are their words. If you're interested in this story, please like and subscribe because we will be going over the red flags in this case. Thank you.
That she's, my biggest fear is, you know, her being tormented or locked in a dungeon or basement or something. She loved to be outside all the time, and that was her, unfortunately, her, you know, her downfall. 'Cause a lot of times the boys would be inside and we'd be like, "Where's Summer? Why'd you leave her out there alone? You know, go get Summer now." You know, and that's happened over and over again. And we'd come out and she would always be close by, but we was always coming up. She had to be outside. She was an outdoor person.
She loved to be outside.
You know, and I'm so afraid that she's locked away. She's such a loving heart and everything, and I'm afraid that she won't be able to, you know, locked away where she can't be outside or play with a puppy or anything. Love nature, you know, and it's that's my greatest fear, that she's not able to do any of these things anymore, or that she could possibly, you know, I don't want to think she's dead, but it's a possibility.
It's been rough, but we know, you know, we believe in the resurrection.
Donald Wells.
Me and my mother and her were planting flowers. And we went in after we got done washing our hands, and she got a piece of candy from Grandma, and she wanted to go back over and see her brothers, and I said okay, and I walked her all the way over to the porch, and I watched her walk into the kitchen where the boys were watching TV, and I told the boys, I said, "Watch Summer, I'll be back," and within 2 minutes I came back. And I asked the boys where their sister was, and they said, "She went downstairs, Mom, to play with her toys in the playroom." I said, "Okay." And I yelled downstairs for her a couple times, and I didn't get no answer, which was unusual because usually she always answers me. And so I went down there to check, and she was nowhere in sight. She was just gone.
She was gone. So she went out the basement door, which was unlocked.
He says she would not leave the property alone, and he and his wife can't imagine what happened.
We tried to warn our kids about all these things all the time.
Meanwhile,
well, I knew right away that she was abducted. You know, I knew that right away, and that's what I told them from the beginning. But they have to go through their, you know, I forget the word.
Investigation.
They have to do one step at a time, I guess. But I'm sorry that they had to spend so many man hours in these woods and everything. I've seen them limping and everything else, you know.
I know she didn't walk away from this property by herself or off this yard by her swing. I feel in my heart that somebody has came up here and took her, has lured her away from here. I don't go on walks around here or runs because I'm scared of the bears and snakes and even the coyotes that are around here.
She
was a tomboy. I shaved my head. She wanted to have her head shaved like me and the boys did.
She tried to shave her head
She tried
in
to
the
shave her
back
head
and make
herself.
it, I think you can see it in some of the pictures, and it was getting out of control. So we decided to shave her head off and let it grow back long, and she shaved her head to so she wouldn't feel bad, and but it didn't bother her at this point. Neighbors could search neighbors' houses, and then if they're not willing, you know, get a search warrant or something. But there's just no way you can search every single house, you know, in the eastern United States or whatever. But I wish there was a way. She loves to dance. She would always want me. She says, "Daddy, hold my hand so I can twirl." And she would just like to twirl and twirl and twirl.
Was she at school yet?
No,
No.
she's going this year.
This was supposed to be her first year of
She's been.
kindergarten.
We did all the what?
I took care of everything.
Yeah.
I had her already taken all of her shots and registered in the school for ready for this year.
I just because she knows better. She would know to go directly to law enforcement. An accident's one thing. She would never do something like that. She knows better than that. I know it happens. It does happen with people, but no, she would go directly to law enforcement. She'd call an ambulance right away, number one, you know, do anything. She would freak out. I mean,